Welcome in, Greg Ruff, and joining us here at halftime of the West Alabama game is Aiden Williams. He's a junior out of Kingston Springs,
Sir.
Tennessee, and Harpeth High School. I,
Sir.
I did a little. I went back and looked a little bit to remind me. You were a heck of a basketball player back there in Kingston Springs.
I'd say so, something like that.
18 points a game. You see, I played basketball in seventh grade, and my seventh grade basketball coach informed me that there was a wrestling team that I might want to try that. So that's where I ended up, and it was good advice. I ended up being a really good wrestler. So, I've been to Kingston Springs, one of the beautiful parts of our country. I got a friend who's back in the woods back in there, and so I've been all over the roads back there. A lot of hills,
Yeah.
a lot of valleys,
Yes,
a lot of
sir.
streams. It's beautiful in the fall in particular. But what about Kingston Springs do you? When I say Kingston Springs, what do you think about?
I think about like small town. It's where all my friends are. A lot of like you see people you know 'em. It's not a lot of people you don't know. So
Yeah.
a lot of people recognize me. I recognize a lot of people. So it's nice to. I go out to eat. I see my friends 99% of the time. So it's good to have people that I know everywhere.
Yeah. So when I go back there, there's a couple of places that I go, and I also know one of the exits there really well. But what's the best place to go eat there? Is there in local, not Hardee's or McDonald's, but something else?
Um, I like. I mean, there's El Jardín. It's a Mexican restaurant. It's good. A lot of people know Sky King. It's pizza. It's pretty good.
Okay.
But I say I hit up El Jardín a lot. Me and my girlfriend go there a lot.
All right. What do you get there? What's your Mexican go-to?
Chicken and rice.
Oh,
Plain. I'm basic.
all right. Chimichanga.
Oh yeah.
The chimichanga. That's what I want. So you played at Harpeth. Did you play anything besides basketball?
I played baseball growing up from probably when I was about second grade all the way to eighth grade, and then when I got into high school, just baseball and AAU kind of ran together. So I just had to figure something out to focus on, and I enjoyed basketball a lot. So I just wanted to
What was
focus
it
on
about basketball that maybe flipped it for you?
that. Basketball is more it's fast paced. Baseball is I played outfield. And the teams I always played on were really good pitchers. So I never got any action. And so I'm like the type of guy like I gotta get action. I gotta stay engaged, fast paced game. And it got to the point where it was getting too slow. I mean I loved it, but basketball is just I enjoyed it a lot more for that aspect of things.
Yeah, outfield can be. If you had a good pitching staff,
Oh,
the
yeah.
outfield can be very boring.
Oh yeah.
So I
oh,
used to
yeah.
take pictures of my kids' games, and it was always funny. If you look behind, the pictures that I was taking for people in the infield, you always see like outfielders like chasing butterflies
Yeah.
and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So it's easy to get distracted. But why? Tell me this: why Trevecca? Why did you come to Trevecca?
It was close to home. It was, I like my visit was good. As soon as I stepped on campus, it felt like home. Felt like it was the place to be, and I ended up coming, and I've enjoyed it ever since.
So you played for Omar Mance, and now you've played a year and almost a half for Kevin Carroll.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about what Coach Carroll's done with the program in your time here, in the year and a half with him.
Yeah, I think with Coach Carroll, we've done a full 360 basically. I mean, he came in my freshman year. Things didn't go the way we planned.
Yeah.
We only won about 3 games or so, and then Coach Carroll comes in. It's 3 games back to back to back. It felt like, and it just felt like there was never turning back. So I think the biggest thing that he's changed is the way people look at the program. I mean, it felt like when I first got here, people looked at it as like, oh, can they get to 5 wins? Now it feels like, oh, can they get to 20? Like,
Yeah.
can they win every game in conference? Because we started off hot last year. So
Yeah.
I think we've done a full 360 with Coach Taylor. He's done a great job. So I think we're in the right direction. I think we'll continue to go in the right direction.
Real quick, the last year's team was really good. This year's team's really good. Tell me any subtle differences from your perspective of this team. What makes this team a little bit different than last year's? Not necessarily better, but just
Yeah,
different.
I think this year I think we play with a little bit more pace. I think last year we were just a solid team. Like we were super solid when it came to defense and offense. I think this year most of our offense is coming in transition. We're super fast paced. Got a lot of scoring everywhere. Last year Jalen did a lot of the scoring. We had really good players around him, but this year Jakari, Mateo, everybody's pitching in. So you never know who's gonna have 20 in a game, who's gonna have 30 that game. It's been everybody this year. So I think the pace has really picked it up this year, and it's helping a lot.
With Esmeralda at point, you have to be on alert because you never
Oh,
know
yeah.
where that ball's going to come from,
Oh
right?
yeah, you never know.
All
You
right,
never
good
know.
deal. Aiden Williams joins us here at halftime. More Trevecca basketball coming up next on Flow College.